Okay, now I remember. Shout out to Johnny Mueller as far as the hamburgers goes. I know we're not supposed to go to Mickey D's and get hamburgers, but it makes me chuckle. One time, me and Jose went across the street and got a coffee there once. Anyways, just wanted to add that I hate it when I can't remember a name. There's the Latin American Tower right there. There's an ape across the street. Looks like a church. Museum of Memoria and Tolerance. Anyways, another beautiful day here in Mexico City. There's a mural for Benito Juarez. But like I said, it's all closed off now. Here's Chinatown. Go one more block up, there it is. See the lanterns up there. At night it's a little nicer, but once it gets dark, I don't like being out now. They have all the streets closed. Wang Wang, 7-Eleven. There's the two lions. There's the other one. Anyways, just about 2 blocks of this. See what they got. 15 pesos for each, I think. 58 pesos for a sit-down meal. The umbrellas up there. Behind them is the lanterns. Some geisha stuff. Anyhow, as you can see, there's not much going on. The restaurant's almost completely empty. At Christmas time, it'd be full. More doodads and stuff like that. It's Chungking. The other Chungking. Just more jewelry shops. Anyways, that's about it. There's one more street that goes down, but there ain't much there. Anyways, this is Johnny. Okay, I'm out. What's up, YouTubers? I'm here in Parque Alameda, and it's all closed off. And those are some of the changes I've noticed. There's quite a few restaurants closed now. Right across the street there on the corner is one of them. It's an Italian place. Just an example, you have to walk up one way on the streets here. So for example, on Cinco de Mayo, you walk down that street, then you walk one street over and walk up, say 5 blocks, and you can't cross in between. So it makes it inconvenient to walk around. As you can see, the park's closed off over there. Really beautiful though here. Anyhow, the park's closed off, and it's hard to get around with all the streets cut off with the gates. That's been a nuisance too. Anyways, weather here has been beautiful. Across the street there is the Hilton. Not much going on. I was going to go to Chinatown, but it's going to be closed up pretty soon. Chinatown's just a couple blocks down from where I'm at right now. Some of the blocks here, if they have a high rate of coronavirus, they got it posted, so if you don't want to walk through a high coronavirus area, you don't have to. Most of these stores are just like anywhere else in Mexico. You got to put gel on your hands before you go in. They take your temperature before you go into stores. Just like today, I was at Mickey D's. Shout out to what's his name? Shout out to I'll think of it in a minute. Anyways, I went to Mickey D's and got a coffee there, and they take your temperature check, and then you go in. You have to wait if it's crowded, but I was in there at like 10 and 15. I was the first one there. That's compared to Guatemala, where they open up at 6 or 7 a.m. and 7, 8, 9, they're pretty busy. Here, people don't really get up that early, but anyways, when the sun goes down here, this whole place is empty. Right now, it's not teeming with people, but it should be a lot more people for Christmas time. And right now, it's just not busy at all. Also, too, on the streets, they have like, I don't want to call them hall monitors, but men and women who monitor if you're walking on the wrong side of the road, or if you're not going the right way to the entrance or to the exit, to make sure you go the right way. Sometimes on the street, half the street will be for walking one way, the other half will be the other way, and you can't cut across because there's dividers in the street. And then there's sometimes people walking the wrong way, which it gets street monitors a little ticked off at you. They'll tell you when they're mad. The other thing that was unusual I saw is on one of these streets I saw Mexicans they were lining up to cross the street, which I've never seen before, like in a straight line going back, not crowding up against each other. That was kind of interesting. Next thing you know, Mexicans will be paying their taxes and not cheating on their wives. But anyhow, not much is going on here. I'm just going to shut this off now. Just a few of my observations being here. But so far, you can walk across the border, drive across the border, and take a bus across the border. I just read an article today that says you can't. You actually can. As the article says, you can fly in anytime you want, but there's a lot of misleading information saying you can't come into Mexico, but you 100% can. All they do is take your temperature and make you walk through a booth where they spray you with contaminants or whatever. But as far as that goes, you can easily come in here. I haven't had any trouble getting hotels or nothing. Not had any trouble at all. It's not too busy. I think tourism's down quite a bit. Anyhow, I was expecting crowds and crowds of people, but I was wrong, it wasn't. Anyways, leave a comment, like, share, subscribe. Thanks. Got my mask back on. If you go down the street 2 blocks, Hilton's right there. Go down the street 2 blocks and then go to the left. That's where Chinatown is. Anyhow, I'm going to shut this down.